y'all? Welcome to episode 3. Today we got first name Silent on Instagram. You may know her as Chanel. Um, One of the realest I ever met. I wanted to take the pleasure to first say shout out to the Scorpios, the Scorpio season. Let's give her a
Yes.
happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Early birthday shout out. So the reason I brought you on as a guest is because for one, I always show you big love. Like
It's mutual.
from day one. I think I met you when you start bringing the person you was
Yeah.
dating at the time,
Yeah.
daughter, to the salon, and it was vibey since then.
Yeah. Yep.
We both got the glasses on, but
Yeah.
you had your own glasses line, right? What's
I need
that?
to get back to that too, but yeah, it's a
As an
cool break.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay. So we met. What has it been about? Shit, 10, 15
Yeah. It's been a
years.
while. It's been a long time.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people look up to you. First,
You think
we
so?
yeah we damn near got the same amount of followers on my business page on
Okay.
your regular page. So, like I see in your bio, you say a public figure. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, I think that, but I think we are all public figures. I feel like I put that because some people got like art. Like I don't really really tap into too many realms, but I feel like yeah, I'm a public figure. Yeah.
absolutely, you super trendy. Your pictures
Yeah.
go crazy, yo.
Yeah.
You could post nothing and your shit go dumb. So I was looking at that like, you really a trendsetter. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people follow you and don't know you, and they want to tap, man. That's the thing about our city. Like, we'll see each other, and we'll show love on Instagram, but in person, shit be
Yeah,
like
it's not the same.
a little
Yeah.
weird. People don't speak,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, for one, how you come up with first name Silent? So, is that I mean you like real extroverted, like
So, yeah, and it just stuck. Like I remember, like even
turn it
like
down.
from MySpace or like Facebook, no MySpace initially. So everybody, you know how everybody first tattoo was like their name on their arm or something like. So I
Okay.
got my name on my arm. I got it when I was like 16, and I think I was like out one day. And the nigga was trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, oh, he like, oh, what's your name? What's your name? So I'm spinning him. I'm like, oh, Nicole, which is my middle name. So he's like, well, who is Chanel? And I was like, oh, that's my first name, but it's silent. And then it just stuck after that. So ever since
Damn.
then, it just been first name silent.
That's how, and people it's crazy because
Yeah.
people refer to people like first
Yeah,
name
yeah,
Silent
yeah,
Instagram, so that's
yeah.
really your name.
But yeah, and it just came from that.
So would you? Are you like that though? Like, are you like real?
I feel like it
It's like
is.
you like a social butterfly, but at the same time, it seems like you be so laid back.
I like to think that too. I be chilling. I feel like the name is like indicative of who I am, and I think that like I'm gonna post a funny meme, a concert. Everybody know I love a show like live music, so stuff like that. But I feel like I'm not a I'm super shy, and I don't think people realize that about me. I think that when I post stuff, it's like, oh, like we kiki about it, and then I see people in person, and they expect this big, vibrant character, and it's like it don't give
Yeah,
vibrant
because
character.
you
It's
don't
like I
really,
just be chilling.
you really
Yeah,
be
like I be
chilling.
chilling.
Nah, it's always love though.
Yeah,
I see that if you fuck with somebody, you fuck with
yeah,
them. But if
yes,
you
very
you
black,
not,
white.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
crazy. So you feel like do you feel like that's what made you popular? Like, because
Um,
I would consider you a popular person. Like
you
me,
think so?
I have a business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think I'm a
yeah,
cool vibe, but I
yeah.
know
No, you're
most
the
of the
shit with
popularity.
the braids. Come on,
Right, with
we
the
not going.
braids. You gotta correlate
Yeah,
me to with the
okay.
braids. You
But
know,
listen, but everybody has got their thing. That was you know what I mean, like your thing.
what's
And
your
then it's like,
thing?
all right, I came and got my hair braided, and then I realized like she the shit. Like you know what I mean. So yeah,
I appreciate that.
but I think that I don't know. It's funny because I think that what people think of me, like my friends and like people that are close to me know that it's not really, and it's like an ongoing joke sometimes. Like we'll be out and they're like, oh, first name Salad, and they be like, bitch, please, like to them, I'm like nobody, and I love that.
Like your friends
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
right?
like and I love
But
that. So,
they know you really
but
lit though.
outside to people that don't know us, and I think that even like you say the popularity, I think it just came from just being super funny, like you know what I mean, like and
But you be dead ass
and
serious.
I think I know that I'm like super witty. Like I can think of like I'm the person that my friends would call when they would need a ghostwriter for a text message or
For real?
a caption or something like that. Yeah, like I'm the go-to for that. But I feel like I don't know, like popular, okay, but it's more so about
definitely
yeah,
popular.
but it's more so about the content. I think the content is popular, like not necessarily me.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
But the thing is, people correlate
Yeah,
what you
yeah, of
post to the
course, because people
person.
want to know, like you,
It's unfortunate because you could post something that ain't got shit to do with you
right?
per se, but they'll think you are this person. You do post a lot of funny shit,
Yeah, see,
but it make me feel like you saying it and not the
yeah,
post.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
like that's where most of the
And
popularity came
and
from.
it's not even so much. It's the post, but it be the caption, like. And even like through high
And the
school,
location. You
like
be
oh
posting
yeah,
hella
location, yeah.
funny ass
But I feel
locations.
like I can write, like honest, like I swear, like if I was like my dream career, I probably would be like A&R type of work. But I feel like I can write. I cannot sing, I cannot rap, but I can write. Yeah, I feel like I could like do like something, anything with writing that I don't have to be singing because
Even
I'm like
script
super.
writing, like whole
Yeah, like I
movie,
feel
a
like I
whole
know
TV
like I'm
series.
talking about like punctuation. I'm talking about like anything English grammar, spelling, like you name it. Like I can
That's
write.
dope.
Yeah, I can write.
What school you went to? You did?
So I went to Patterson, but don't judge me because listen,
Oh no, no
listen,
judgment. No
no.
judgment that whatsoever.
So when I was in the 6th grade, I went to Oak Court, and then I went to Falstaff. But then my great grandmother got sick in Virginia, so I went and stayed in Virginia for 7th and 8th grade. And then when I came back to Baltimore, my mother's zone school was Patterson. So I guess it's like a test that y'all take at the end of 8th grade, where like you can see like if you go to a city-wide school
Oh
or something.
yeah.
I never took that. I just went straight
I
to the
think you
zone
take it
school.
in the
Yeah,
seventh,
yeah,
determine what high
yeah. Well,
school you want to
seventh to
go
eighth,
to.
I wasn't here,
Yeah.
so yeah. But I'm like, yeah, I went to
That
Patterson.
shit don't be. I
Yeah,
mean, not to
yeah, yeah,
discourage
yeah, yeah.
people that's applying to these prestigious high schools, go for it. I attended City.
Yeah.
How it ended, I'll catch y'all in the next episode. However, I'm a City
You was
Knight.
there,
I'm
yeah,
a City Knight.
yeah,
If you know me from somewhere else,
yeah. It's
just
okay. We'll talk
stop
about it.
by. But anyway, at the end of the day, with high school you went to, it may or may not influence your
Yeah,
future, but don't get discouraged. At the end
yeah.
of the day, get your diploma, do
Keep it
your
pushing.
thing, keep it pushing. Listen, by the time you graduate, the world been to change 10 times anyway. Um, so I know you dating. You happy?
Yes, I am very. I am the happiest that I have been in a relationship in a very, very, very long time. I am happy,
You
y'all.
smiling so
I
hard. I
am
love
because
that.
like it's crazy
I love
because
that for you.
no, seriously, because and I have these conversations with my friends all the time. I feel like it's like I don't know, like it's crazy because you know how we think we know what we want and we look for this thing and sometimes I feel like the universe will bring you something that you didn't even know you needed. And I feel like that's what happened to me.
I think that's where I'm at with it
Yeah.
right
And
now
it's
too.
so different
It
from,
goes from a want to a
yeah,
need
listen, I'm
without you
talking about,
even knowing you need it.
I was not ready to receive, my hands was full, I wasn't ready to receive it, but I just feel like it just, now, like in hindsight, you know, say hindsight is 2020, it made all the sense. So
For
yes, I am.
real.
Yeah, it made
So
all the sense.
have you did you just meet your person like
No, like
randomly or y'all
we
been
were
know each
friends.
other?
Like we dated for like a while. Like you know what I mean. Like it wasn't just like oh yeah, like and even in the beginning it was like I ain't really there. Like I'm just chilling. And it just turned into this, and I don't regret it. Like I
How long
am.
y'all been together so far?
3 years.
Three?
3 years. Yeah.
That's a
It's been
charm
three
right
years.
there.
Yeah. 3 years. It's
You
my
planning
dog.
on?
Huh?
I mean, what would a family? All right.
All right. No, go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead.
That part. All right, let
What?
me ask you this, a serious question, right? As a grown woman, right? Like a grown ass woman,
Yes.
and you said like it's bigger than like what you want, right? As a woman, what makes you feel secure? Like what made you feel, you know, after going through so much that you endured, like what made you feel that sense of security and that sense of safetyness to be like this my man.
You know, it's so funny
And not
because,
this my nigga, but like
yeah,
this my man.
yeah,
Like
I think that I have dated guys that have, when I say taking care of me, like, all right, the rent is paid, the car note is paid, stuff like that. Like, and I feel like this is the first time that I feel like I have a soft landing. Like, yeah, the rent paid, but I'm you paying for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not paying for it financially, but I'm paying for it. Like, and with my feelings, with blood, sweat, tears. Like, and I think this is the first time that I've dated somebody where I felt like they take care of me, not okay, the rent, yeah, but I'm talking about like of me, of my feelings, like really like concerned about.
Emotionally,
Yes,
spiritually,
yes, like,
intellectually.
and not just like a did you eat? I'm talking about like can look at you and tell like, yo, what's wrong? Like that type of thing.
I really
And
love this for you.
it's just
You
different
look so
to the point where,
happy. I
no,
love
seriously,
that.
like to the point where I didn't even know how to receive it initially because it was like, you know what I mean? Like it was like,
Did you feel like
I
it
ain't
was a
used to that.
facade at
Yeah,
first?
and
Like
not even that, like,
how long into 3 years where it really registered like this really might be it
probably like
right
a
here.
year. Like a year.
That's fair.
Like a year, yeah. And it was just like, and I think, like I said, I wasn't in a space where, like, I feel like I knew it, but I just didn't receive it. And it was just like, oh, okay, like I know, but then, like, the more I thought about it, it just made sense. Like, what do you mean? Like, you need to be, more, like, why not? You know what I mean? What is up with you that you feel like this is not what you're supposed to be doing? So, yeah.
Did you feel like it
Yeah.
was like too good to be true, or did you feel like
No, because ain't
why
nobody perfect. I'm not
me?
gonna sit there even like, oh, he's the most perfect. No, it wasn't even that. I think it was, and it wasn't even him. It was me. It was just me, like just being. I think at a place where I was just over everything and everybody, and I felt like, fuck it, like I'm just going to do my own thing by myself, rock out. Like I had, my friends, like so it wasn't like, oh, I know people that's in relationships because they need to be, or and with somebody because they can't afford to be by themselves. Like them type of situations. And that wasn't the case for me. And it was like I just needed to feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I did. One day I was like, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's been up ever since.
You prayed about it?
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like I went to therapy about it. I prayed about it. I went to
No, that's
yoga about it. I went to
that part.
Pilates about it.
I
Yeah,
love
listen,
that.
anybody that I could like, anything that wasn't like a personal, like not my friends or like family, anything that I could do to like just be in a clear space. Like, all right, like what we doing? Yeah. So yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah,
So what would you give? What kind of advice would you give like other females? I mean, young, they going to
yeah,
live their life
yeah,
and they going to date and be in and out of relationships. But I'm gonna say I'm 35.
yeah.
So 35 and over, like how do you let that guard down? Or do you feel like there's no advice? Like that's like a
I
case
mean,
by case thing?
I think that the guard thing is just situational. Like, we've all been through emotional trauma. I'm just talking about even down to like childhood. Like, I think that even when I started therapy, it was like I didn't realize that a lot of the childhood trauma that I had. I'm thinking like, oh, this nigga fucked me up, but it's like no, like this was a problem even before you met him. That just amplified the
Absolutely.
problem.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think that advice that I would give somebody is stop looking. I think everybody is looking. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like they have this idea that, oh, I'm gonna go get this person. And I feel like when you look, you are gonna find something, but it don't necessarily mean something that is for you. You're gonna find something. You're gonna land somewhere. But I just feel like just stop looking. Like when the stars are aligned at some point, and I feel like when you find it, you gonna feel it. It ain't about no, of course, I feel like we all like material things and, like nice things. We want to travel, we want bags, we want shoes. But to me, like, I feel like it's deeper. To me, it's deeper. So just stop looking. Like, but if it's for you, it's for you. Like, it's for you. Just stop looking. Like, oh, I'm trying to find a man. I want to go. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every time I've set out with that idea or with that thought, it just never came to fruition for me. Yeah.
Did you ever so I know personally, like when something feels so good, will self sabotage. Did you ever feel yourself like running from it at any point? Like
Oh yeah, like I mean, yeah, because and not even like I said, so much. It was me. It was like I just didn't want to. I don't know, like it's weird, but I didn't want to. To me, it was like oh, like somebody that cared about me. It was like soft. Like to me, it was like I felt like I'm too like you know what I mean. But I'm a woman. I'm supposed to be soft. Like I'm supposed to feel like that. But because of like my things that I've experienced, it made me hard, like a man. And I'm not no man. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Why do I need to feel like this? Or why do I need to like not invite,
Or receive.
yeah, or receive like that energy? Like, so yeah.
Because
Yeah.
people, again, the girls say they in their soft life, but
Yeah.
I don't think they know how to operate in that soft life. Because they say, I'm in my soft life and still go out here and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck niggas, I don't need a nigga, I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
The.
So to be in a place where you need to differentiate the two, and I think that for me, it looked like just being like by myself for a minute, like not dealing with nobody, like not no, oh yeah, I just need to go have sex with somebody just to do it. Like it was like I had moved into a new apartment, and it was like for me, it was like that was the first time that I had moved somewhere and I actually like cared about taking care of my house. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, right, yeah, I'm living in a $4,000 apartment with a couch and a bed and nothing else in there. But when it was like, okay, now I'm getting to a place where it's like, I'm putting the energy into my place. Oh, I'm in Home Goods getting a plant. I'm here getting a
Yeah,
lamp.
that
I'm
shit
here.
hit
It
different.
really, yeah, it was just like,
You like, I
damn,
gotta
like,
go home and change the
and yeah,
sheets.
that was
Like, that shit.
like the can, you know what I mean?
You
Like,
got somebody, what
it
you
just
do
put you,
today? Shit, I
yeah,
vacuum,
listen,
clean,
and people don't
hit the
understand the
Swiffer.
piece. Yeah,
Man, listen, I
I'm
love
telling
home.
you, it's just different.
I
Like,
love home.
it's different. I can be in my house for a week and I could be
That's a real
totally fine
sense
with
of,
that.
that's a real
Yeah, some
sense of
people,
peace.
listen, I didn't realize that, but it's some people that cannot stand themselves. Like, they can't even be
Yeah.
in the house. Like, it's like, I
Or
gotta find
silence.
happy hour, dinner, something. It's like, yo, you can't even just be by yourself. That's deep.
I think that's important. I
That's
think that's
deep.
very important that you
Yeah.
take that time. Even if you find yourself saying, like, I'm single, but I'm dating, like, it's some point in your life where you really got to sit
Yeah. In your
still.
shit and
Like,
figure out,
in your
yeah.
shit. Like,
Yep.
do that shadow work.
Yep.
Listen to those thoughts and be like, oh, you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, why you procrastinate? Like, you got to hear your truth from
Yeah.
yourself. So I think that's super dope. That's super dope. I'm happy for you.
Thank
Like,
you.
genuinely, you know, it's
No.
always love with
Yeah.
us. Always been,
Yeah.
always will be. So I mean, first of all, I just want to commend you on your strength alone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I see you post, you vibe, you support, you come out, you attend the things that you're invited to. I don't know what you do in your personal life, but just from, like I said, from what you post, and not even knowing some of these people personally, but I
Right.
know you took like a lot of hard losses over
Yeah.
the last couple of years, like back to back to back to back to back.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to like just tap into that a little bit without, triggering anything. But like how have your grieving process been? Like,
Um, it has been, for lack of a better term, I want to say it has been very heavy. Heavy. Some days are lighter than others, but for the most part, heavy because I feel like when you get like it be the days that you like where it's like okay, you feel like you all right, and you'll be fine. Get up, go to work, and then it could be a song, it could be a soda, it could be a person, it could be a street sign. It's just all of these constant reminders of like something that just it's just like everywhere. You know what I mean? Like you can't really and I feel like it's deeper for me because it's like, all right, somebody you'll lose a person. It's like, okay, you can read 5 years later, 10 years later. But when it's like back to back to back to back, it's like it almost feel like somebody is like holding your head underwater. You know what I mean? And it's like you can't really catch your breath because it's like, all right, like I don't have time to grieve because I still gotta make sure that like shit is taken care of. Like even in my house, you know what I mean? Like you still gotta move. You don't really
right.
have time. And then in those pockets when like my therapist used to say like, you gotta carve out time. Like, all right, you know what? On Thursday at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna cry for an hour. And then it's like you really just don't even like. It's almost like I try to put it like in the back of my mind, but sometimes I'm human. You can't help it, and it's just like, okay, today is a bad fucking day. Like I know I need to just chill. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And then still being here, and then like I don't know like if it's so hard to explain because you go from seeing a person every single day, hearing their voice. I'm talking about like to the point where not only do you lose the person, you lose your routine. You lose
Because I
your
know
yeah,
with Kiana, you was
yeah. It
like
was just
when you
like
was
damn,
posting,
like
you was like y'all talk literally like
I'm talking about
from the time
from
you
the
woke
time I
up.
wake up in the morning to the time I go to sleep at night. It's just like something. Like you know what I mean? Like we are either on the phone, texting, some form of communication, like email, like anything, and then it's like it's gone. So I think that is like the other tough part of it, just losing your routine. So, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, like I said, I want to commend you. Like when I pray, I be sending prayer and love and light to like everybody. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't gotta know a person personally just to
And it
send
ain't just me,
love.
it's
You know
so
what I
many people
mean?
that deal with that, like losing parents
That's
and
why I wanted
kids
to
and
talk about it because like
yeah, it's fucked up.
you know, a lot of people driving force be like, I gotta get up and do this for my kids, or I gotta do this, that, and the
Yeah, when you
third. But
lose
I know
that, it's
you,
like, what the fuck are you doing
right?
it for? Yeah.
And like for you, I know you don't have children,
Right.
and like so it's you. I mean, your
Yeah.
partner
Yeah.
here now,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
was just like you
Yeah.
taking all these losses by yourself. So it was like, damn. Like I mean, I know you family and friend
Right, right, right.
oriented, not yeah, y'all stick together as a
I
tight circle.
I think that the hardest part for me, I think, was and even like through therapy, I think the hardest part for me was like the survivor's remorse, right? And the fucked up part, Kiana specifically, I feel like typically people that have survivor's remorse are people that were present at the, the time of whatever incident happened. Somebody got shot, you didn't get shot, you feel bad. The thing about, I feel like with me, like being out of the country, because everybody that, it's like, you didn't, obviously, she was outside working and stuff like that, but outside of that, it was like, you saw Kiana, you saw Chanel. Like, that's just what our relationship was. And although I wasn't physically here, I think that a great deal of my grief was survivor's remorse. And survivor's remorse because, no, I wasn't in the car with her, but like, I was so mad at God. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's 1,000 motherfuckers. And I'm not saying that nobody deserved to die, but I can think of
Yeah,
1,000
that should be
motherfuckers that could
feeling
have
like
gone. Yeah,
robbery,
and
man.
then
Like with no
yeah,
gun.
listen, on top of the fact, like,
Do you be
this
mad
would be
at
something
God?
different if she was sick. This would be something different if she was like, just anything else. You know what
You
I
be
mean? And
asking
then
God like,
I
what
think,
was that message
and I
for?
think
Like,
the survivor's remorse hit so hard for me because I was like, God, I don't have no kids. I got lupus. You know what I mean? Like, this girl, like, got a baby. Like, she healthy. Like, it didn't felt like, why her? You know what I mean? Like, and that's literally like, I dealt with that for so long. I'm talking about like my therapist, like, Chanel, we really gotta work through this. Cause I really felt like that. Like, why would you take somebody that did so much for everybody? And I saying that I don't do things for people, but anybody that know that girl know she was a giver. She gave
not
and
saying
gave
like y'all
and
posting
gave
like
and gave and gave
she was in
and gave.
school. They was like
Listen,
I
busting
saw
her
a cute
ass.
little post. It was like
Yeah.
she'd be at the club and supposed to be
Yeah,
working and she'd
yeah,
be on her
yeah.
laptop. Like I
Doing
gotta study.
schoolwork, taking care of her daughter. You know what I mean? Like doing the shit that needed to be done. Made sure she had a house for her daughter. Like just doing the things that need to be done. And I think for so long I felt really guilty about that. I felt really guilty about that. But
They said that's guilt is
yeah,
a part of grieving.
yeah. Like it was like, yeah, that shit fucked me up. I used to think about it all the time. Like then I would wake up the next day like, God, I'm still here. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like why? Like what? Like why? What was the reason? But yeah, it was
I think
crazy.
that's the toughest part. It's like we just never be knowing like why like that shit do be crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I commend you for like just being
Yeah,
able
it's
to get up.
tough.
I don't think people understand the amount of like strength you gotta have, even
Yeah.
with just mental health. Like, that could trigger mental
Yeah.
health. You know what I
Yeah. A
mean?
lot of
Like,
shit, yeah.
just even promoting therapy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
listen,
promote
I
therapy.
advocate to say, I don't care if you think your life is perfect. I think every single body in this world need to go to therapy.
Absolutely.
Everybody. My
It's
therapist,
good.
I don't even say a therapist if they don't have a therapist because if all these people are dumping on you all day, where do you dump?
Right.
You know what I mean? You
Because
sit
they
at
be
home,
somebody,
yeah, like you,
a
where's your
crackhead,
therapist?
and
Yeah, yeah.
your
Yeah,
vice is
so,
something different.
yeah,
You need to be able to
yeah,
release. Like,
yeah.
so yeah,
So,
that's what's up.
that's tough.
I'm glad to see you still thriving and, pushing through and holding it down. I know with her daughter
Yeah,
and call her your niece
I do what
and
I
just y'all
can. Yeah,
circle.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody doing their part. Like I said, it's tough. Do you with I know her specifically. You said you know you grieve a lot with that in
Right.
and out. Do you feel like collectively in our city, is it some type of like desensitized
Hell
feeling
yeah.
that
Hell
you know,
yeah.
because I might see something on
Yeah.
Murder Inc. and
They
I
don't
be
got
like,
nothing to do with you.
you
You don't
know,
know the people or nothing. And it's just
I
like,
send all my
oh my God, that
condolences out
baby.
to
Oh my God,
everybody.
that, yeah,
Right, but
yes.
then you kind of
And then
keep
you re-trigger it
scrolling
again.
like,
Yeah, you do. But for me, I think because of the amount of things that for me, I be like, hurt about people I don't even know, never seen before,
yeah,
but it's
that
just
too.
like, damn, like, and especially when it's something like a car accident or a shoot, you know what I mean? Something that I can relate to. Like,
I
I
think
think
that's the
it's like,
scariest part.
yeah,
Like you just never
yeah,
know when a kid
yeah,
hit close to home.
yeah.
So desensitized to the. Now I ain't gonna say losing people, but like I guess
The trauma
collectively,
of it, yeah, like, and then people don't go to therapy, people don't get, they just go on.
nothing.
Yeah,
Journal,
yeah.
like you said,
And
yoga,
and and you
Pilates,
and you can
gym,
tell,
anything as
and you can
outlet.
tell because it's people that I talk to be like, oh, I don't go to grave sites, oh, I don't go to funerals. It's like, damn, like we can't even celebrate the life of somebody because we so fucked up with how we process, death, or how we like, we don't even
Or
know how to
don't
process that,
process.
yeah,
I was
or
gonna say, or
don't,
don't
yeah, like,
process
or
it at
yeah, and it's
all.
just like, damn, yo, we just like, all right, like, what's next? And that should have fucked you up. Like, it will. Real bad.
Yeah,
Real
I
bad.
recommend therapy.
Yeah.
I recommend anything that involves releasing and
Yeah.
you know, like just
Yeah.
decompressing
Outside of
all that
alcohol,
stuff.
outside of a drug. Like, nothing is wrong.
Outside of the
Yeah. And
outside of
it's
the
nothing wrong with,
nicotine
yeah, it's
free
nothing wrong with that.
hookah.
And it's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, yo, we really gotta like, people are really, really hurting. Like,
Yeah,
are
and
really
our
hurting.
city we so lit and we so small at the same time. I feel like that was a reason for the podcast. For I wanted to just bring a more positive perspective on real shit. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody we know it's shooting, we know it's killing, we know niggas rap, we know
Yeah.
niggas sell drugs, we
But
know
what
we getting
else?
money,
What else we
we
doing?
know that.
Yeah.
But
What else?
like
What else?
the important shit, you know what I mean? Like even you said like you mentioned lupus, right?
Yes.
I learned that just by paying attention to your Instagram. But you might got the person walking up and down the street like, oh, I don't like her, something
Yeah.
like that, or
Yeah.
she thinks she all that, or will judge you, and y'all don't know on top of taking losses, on
Yeah.
top of trying to be
Yeah.
in a relationship,
Yeah.
like you fighting your own
Yeah.
battles.
Lupus
You know what I
first. That
mean?
came first, though. So
Lupus, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's yeah.
how long like has it been like you was diagnosed with
So
lupus?
I got diagnosed in 2002. I was in high school. I remember being in gym, and I used to like my knees used to be swollen. All it used to hurt so bad. So I was going to the doctor, like trying to figure out like what's going on with my knees, like why they keep swelling up, why they hurt so bad. And I was going through all these different tests, and I was still seeing a pediatrician at the time. And I remember them coming saying, "Oh, we think you have juvenile rheumatoid arthritis." So I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Of course, my mom was like, "What's that?" So we going to appointments and trying to figure out everything. And then they had this test. It was like 11 things on this test, and if seven of them, if you like have seven of the symptoms, then they diagnose you with lupus. And then I was 18. Yep, I got diagnosed with systemic. It's like it's called SLE, so systemic lupus.
So
Yeah.
how was that? Like if you could give me like a little briefing. Like I hear
Just
like
about lupus, yeah. So I
yeah.
think that it is a very mysterious. It's a disease, like you know what I mean. It's a very mysterious. I think that most people don't know a lot about it. I even didn't. I just had been blessed to be able to get one of like the best rheumatologists in the city. Like I love my doctor.
I
She's
got a
like
close friend of mine that was
amazing.
diagnosed a few years ago, and
Yeah.
like she say stuff like her bones
Yeah,
hurt. She's
listen,
really
and
cold,
yep, and
and
that's the thing. I think because lupus is like it can be invisible. Like there are two different kinds. Some people have discoid where they get like rashes and stuff on their face. I don't suffer from that. Mine is more internal. So like my organs, my kidneys, my lung, you know what I mean, like those type of organs. And it's more so like you see me right now, like, and I'm like, all right, like she look fine, but it's like an internal thing. Like inside, like your bones literally like are sore literally every day. Like you can go to sleep tonight and wake up and be on 100%, right? I go to sleep, I think every single day, I don't think I'm ever higher than 50%, ever.
really,
Like, yeah, and because you don't see it, you wouldn't know, you know what I mean? Because it ain't like I'm on a cane or hunched over, nothing.
Right.
But
So how does
yeah,
someone like be there for you? And I
listen, you
mean,
know
it's
what?
internal, but
Yeah,
like if I was your partner, I would be
yeah.
like, baby, can I just
Listen,
hold you all day? Like,
it's this thing. I always refer people to this. It's called. I'm gonna send it to you. It's something about spoons. So, but it's the spoon theory. So basically, this girl that suffered from lupus, she was trying to explain it because it's so hard to explain to people because it's like, but ain't nothing like if I ain't nothing wrong with you. Like you look fine,
and I
but
think that's the fucked up
yeah,
part. Like,
but
you gotta
I'm
chill.
talking
People be
about like,
really
listen,
fighting through shit, you
pleurisy,
know?
pericarditis. It's a lot of inflammation. It's a lot of swelling. It's a lot of tiredness. It's a lot of fatigue. Is people like, oh, one day I might be 160. The next day I might be one thing. Like, oh, you gained weight. Oh, you lost weight. Oh, girl, you look good. And it's like, yo,
And
I
that's what
don't
I'm
even have
saying.
an appetite.
People don't
Yeah,
know
you don't even
about
know.
this
Like, I don't
stuff.
even have an
Like,
appetite. I haven't eaten all week because I don't even have an appetite. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
it's like that. Like, it can affect, like I said, joints, organs. Like, it's people that on dialysis by the grace of God. You know what I mean? I've never gotten to that point, but it could be me. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's a very, very, it's a horrible thing. And I think the mystery of it is that it's never, I've met a lot of black women, even most recently that suffer from this disease, but everybody suffers differently. Like, it's never like, oh yeah, like, oh mine too. Like, it's always something different. Like, for you, it might be chest pain. For me, it might be, knee pain. For somebody else, it might be bone density. Like, it just depends. Like, everybody is different. But yeah, that shit is horrible. Like, I wouldn't wish that shit on nobody. Like, it's
Do
bad.
it affect
Yeah,
like
hair loss. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
can it affect like carrying a child?
It can, but I know people that have had children that have lupus, and had successful births. And even when I started going to my doctor, that was another thing that how I really started going to her, because she was like renowned for healthy pregnancies in women with lupus. So if, like, say like you were seeing another rheumatologist, but you wanted to have a baby, they would refer you to her because she like really like went along the whole journey with you, like told you what to do and not to do, stuff like that. So, yeah, yeah.
So, but it hasn't affected you having a kid.
No, and you know what? I think that I'm 38 right now, so it's over for me. But and
Ain't
at the
over.
time, it's over for
Ain't
me.
over.
But
You could,
no, but
you
at the
could push.
times when
The
I
Brett
did,
just had a baby. What's she,
listen,
55?
yeah, but I ain't the brat. But I feel like, for me, I think that times when I did think about it, it was like I was scared.
To have a
Like,
kid?
yeah, like just
Based
to go
on
based on the
that?
lupus. Yeah,
Okay.
like I didn't know what, like I didn't ever wanted to be like, oh, like I know some people like, oh yeah, you have a baby and you die and you gotta pick who to say. I just never wanted to like
Wait, what? People
even
said
think.
that to
Yeah,
you?
no, not to me, but I'm just saying, how
Okay. You
people be
just
like
thought about it
when
though.
people have like go through birth and it's like, oh yeah, her mother died giving birth. You know what I mean? I just never wanted that to be like my story. And then after that, it was just like
Is that why you never had children?
initially, but then after that, I was just like, I don't think that's my I don't think that was my for me. I don't think it was
That
my
mission to
yeah,
have
because
kids.
and I feel like I got 1,000 nieces and nephews. I got so many children. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so I don't think it's for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, and
Shit, I ain't
listen,
having no kids. I ain't
yeah,
mad
like,
at
and
it.
especially now, like
I mean, you think about it. I'm
yeah,
a grown
and
woman
I love
with the
kids.
ability to know that
Yeah,
I could. It's just
yeah,
like it's like a
yeah,
like what would a kid look like?
yeah, yeah.
You're birthing a whole
Yeah,
human
yeah,
being. You
and
know
I
what I
get it,
mean?
but
But
I think initially, like for years, it was like me just being scared. Like, I've been, like I said, blessed to not be as sick as some people. And I'm like, what if I do decide, like, oh, I'm gonna have a child, and the next thing you know, I need dialysis. You know what I mean?
no,
Like,
you
and
can't.
no, I'm
I
saying like
mean, I guess
that
you
can
got at
happen,
the
yeah.
reality
And I
of
just,
it.
to
Yeah.
me, it just wasn't the risk. Wasn't like I just didn't want to take that risk. So yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But I feel like I don't feel like I don't have no regrets about it. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, I should have. Like, I don't have no regrets about it. And I think that my family and friends have blessed me with enough children. From listen, any birthday party, I can go from 6 months to 15. I can go get somebody.
Get
So yeah,
somebody kids,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
That's
So
what's up. You like
yeah,
being the auntie?
I
Auntie,
do. I
godmother.
do. Sometimes they get a little draining, but yeah, I do.
So working with kids from a distance where you could like take them back. Do
Yeah,
you
not
do you
even
ever feel like damn I should have my own, or do you be like this
no.
enough right here?
Yeah, no, no, no. But and it's crazy because like even like my stepchildren, like I love, like it feel like I feel like
That's
that this.
cute.
Listen,
So
no,
stepchildren. All
yeah,
right,
listen, but
okay, we moving.
I feel like this is what was in the cards for me. Somebody else might not feel like that, but I feel like this was what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah. I don't think kids were meant for me, and it's okay.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
okay.
okay.
I know a lot
Yeah,
of, listen, I guess because I don't have kids, I know a lot of people that don't have
yeah,
kids. You know, like, I
yeah,
guess I'm the company I keep.
yeah,
It's cool. To each his own, you know.
yeah.
That's what's up, though. You say stepkids, y'all taking it to the next level? You ready?
Yeah,
You want to be
absolutely.
married? You
Listen,
ready to go down?
I am 38. Yeah, like I feel like,
A lot of people,
listen,
say- how
but
you don't,
listen,
how you said, like,
yeah,
everybody don't want kids.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
females don't want
They
to be
don't.
married.
And honestly, like I feel like back in like when I was younger, of course, it was like, oh yeah, I want to have a wedding, I want to do this. But I think now for me, that looks more like not so much like, oh yeah, I want to have a wedding or I want to be married, but with my man that I'm with now, like I could see myself being his wife all day long.
I
Absolutely.
love that.
But it's not like,
You speak
oh,
with so much
it's not like,
confidence when you
yeah,
speak
but it's
about your
not like if
relationship.
I
That's what's up.
was with somebody else, like, oh, I'm just looking for somebody to marry. Like, I don't feel like that. I don't
Right.
feel like that.
But now that you have,
Yeah.
like you say,
Yeah, I
what you
would
want
definitely
and
be open to it. Yeah.
what you need.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Chanel Wedding coming up.
Uh,
Try to come. I need to be
they
there.
ain't coming. Y'all is not
Yo, when
coming.
you
Listen,
propose,
listen. I'm telling you now. It's gonna
tag,
give. I'm gonna post a
DM just
picture.
about podcast
I'm
and invite
posting.
me because I
I'm
need to be
posting a
there.
picture and I'm logging out of Instagram and then y'all
That's
will
it.
know. That's it. It's over.
And then you might pop up with the baby.
No,
You
baby. I
never
just
know. You
told you I'm
never.
not having no
I'm
kids, girl.
telling you, got like another
No,
10,
I'm
15
good.
years. You're good.
Listen, I just told you my knees is
I
hurting
know.
in the morning. My elbows. I gotta
No,
listen.
I
No, I'm
understand.
already. Yeah.
So like you said, but back to that, you feel
Yeah.
like it's because it's internal. It's nothing really like nobody could do
Yeah,
that.
and it's no cure, but I feel like I said, I see one of the best. Oh God, thank you God for that lady. I don't know what I would do without her. Like she be on my ass. Like if I even like, I might make an appointment for 7 a.m. I see her every 6 months. Like if we good, but sometimes like if like some testing is off or something, she'll bring me in every 3 months. But say like I do some shit like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a 7 a.m. appointment, and the night before, if I don't feel like going, I just cancel it. They calling my phone. What's going on? Like your appointment was at 7. What's up? I'm like, yeah, I was so tired. I ain't feel like. Can you come at 9? Come at
So
9.
sorry they being
Like yeah,
like
she don't play.
concerned and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like she don't play.
When you first got diagnosed or like just going through it in the beginning, was that something you had to battle through like
Yeah, I thought a
mentally?
nigga gave it to me. I called. Listen, I'm telling you, I called my boyfriend at the time. I
What?
was like, yeah. They was like, oh no, it
Wait,
don't work.
what?
I thought
How old were you
I
when
was
you?
18.
So you,
Yes, I did. I thought he gave me lupus. I
nigga,
did.
yo, I don't know who you
Listen,
been,
yeah.
but you gave me
They had to
That
calm me down,
is
tell me that
funny
it does not
as
work
shit.
like that. I was like, yeah. I thought,
I'm
yeah, girl, I was
fucking
ready.
crying.
Yeah. I thought I was
Are
gonna
you
have to,
serious?
yes. I thought I was gonna have to get him, yeah. Seriously, I thought he gave. I did. That's it. And like in hindsight, looking back, that's funny as shit. But
Yo, that's
at that
funny.
moment, like, yeah, I thought he
That's
gave
a
it to me. I
highlight.
thought,
That's
yeah,
so funny.
yes, I did.
Oh my God, girl, you
Yeah.
crazy. See, you
No,
funny for
seriously,
real.
I
Cause
really
what?
did.
That's a serious
That's
matter.
dancer, yeah, girl,
I
my
mean, but
life,
like you
like,
said, well, you don't know. You
yeah,
hear
it was
stuff like I
ignorance.
said.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
And it's so crazy because I guess like it could just come out of nowhere. It don't
Yeah.
even have to be a
Well, no,
hereditary
and
thing,
no, it
or
is.
it
It's
is
genetic. It's
hereditary.
hereditary.
Okay.
But like my dad's side, the people that I reached out to on his side and my mom's side, nobody knew. If they did, they just didn't know that they had it. But nobody had it, so we really didn't know
But it's
how it
not
came.
like
But
terminal enough,
yeah,
right?
you can die from
For
lupus, girl.
real?
Yeah, that is a disease. Yes, you can die. People die from lupus often.
I mean, I heard, but like I said, I'm not as
Yeah.
educated on
No,
it,
yeah.
so.
It's
Well, we
it.
ain't losing you no
Yeah,
time
yeah,
soon,
yeah. I'm
so
here. I'm
we
here,
here, you
but
rocking
yeah,
out. I'm gonna see you with your
yeah.
gray hair,
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the
your
goal.
big
But
truck.
yeah,
You know what I
people
mean?
can definitely die from it. Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah,
Man, that's good shit right there, though.
yeah.
But now like I said, it's always love, it's always respect, and
Absolutely.
you
It's mutual.
stay in your introvert
Yeah.
extrovert.
Where else I'm gonna
Would
go?
you consider yourself both, like you introverted and extroverted, or
I think that around my people, I think that I can be extroverted, but I think around like outside, like I'm just not a. And it's crazy because I'm not even gonna say I try, but it's crazy because that is the I feel like that's what people think of me. Like when they like, oh yeah, they're like, girl, you be having so much. But people that know me know, like, girl, I be posting them pictures and going to sleep. You know what I mean? Like it might
So
look
your page
like,
really lit.
yeah,
Like
that's
for
but
you, like you said,
now,
you a public figure, but you feel like
yeah,
you don't do
my
much. Your
lane
shit lit.
is music. I love live. You know, I would go fly from here to
I be
Kalamazoo.
seeing your
Listen,
page.
I like
You do a
concerts. I
lot
like
of traveling.
festivals. Yeah, I like to travel,
What's
but
your best
like,
what's your best show or vacation you took so far? Your best who the best person you witnessed live performance?
I mean, Beyonce is still alive. You know that, right?
But-
So are we even like,
yeah,
come on?
I mean you
But
just saying like
outside of, yeah, I know.
your
Outside of Beyonce,
OGs like Anita
yeah.
Baker.
Oh my God. That's, listen, that's next to
You
me.
sing
That was
Patti
like,
LaBelle, I think,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But I think Beyonce is just like, you can't even, like, if you take Beyonce off the board, then I think that, you know what else to me? People really didn't like the show, but I felt like it was great. It was good to me. I liked SZA, but Anita Baker is like, yeah, that's like my
Yeah.
girl. I'm just sitting over here
Yeah,
now trying to figure
Beyonce a
out how I'm gonna go
different type of
again.
vibe. Oh, so Anita
Yeah,
Baker. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
She
Beyonce
different.
like twice, I think, and
I be going to like 3 shows per
I had
tour.
chills.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. It's
this is
different.
different in
Yeah,
person. Wow.
yeah. I love
And I saw her
Beyonce.
in the rain in Philly.
Listen,
Cause I was
rain.
thinking like it's gonna
Yeah,
rain. She's still gonna
I didn't
come
even
out.
care.
Man,
It
she
rained. It
came out
it
like
poured down. I was outside in Detroit in a shower cap.
damn.
Like my boyfriend had to go give me a poncho and an
It's worth
umbrella.
it though.
It
It's worth
is,
it
and I would do
though.
it a thousand
Beyonce hit
times
different.
again. A thousand times again.
So
I
you said
definitely
Beyonce then Anita Baker.
Anita Baker. Yeah, I love. You know, people say she ignorant, she too smart, she old.
She Anita
Anita
Baker.
Baker is Teacher Moses.
I
Teacher
say you just
Moses.
post her
Yeah, I went to that
recently,
show.
right?
Yeah, and it's crazy because 3 different times I bought more tickets to see her, and the show was always getting canceled for some reason. I don't know why, but
For real.
Teacher fixed that. Fixed that.
Fix that
Yeah,
teacher.
but but yeah, but everybody else, I feel like I just like music, live music, bands. Like I used to play the clarinet, I used to play the flute.
For
So like I
real.
have
You
a
really
very
lit. So
yeah,
you
like
might be
so
doing some ghostwriting scene.
yeah, yeah, but
Tap into the music. You like
yeah,
writing.
I do.
Learned a lot today. I'm really happy.
Yeah,
Different caliber of guys, but you say you really feel like you got your my man, my man,
yeah,
my
yeah.
man.
My person, like it's just free. Like I feel light. Like it's not like, like it be coming with a lot of stipulations. Like I just feel like when you be in relationships with people and because of what they do for you, it's like a control type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't feel that this time. Like it's not like
But you
I
still
still
feel
can
like
be
he do
myself.
his like
Yeah,
part like he a man like.
yes. I'm not gonna be with nobody that's not. Yeah,
So
but
and I know you said something about being like hard, tough girl, and I feel like
yeah,
again being from our city, a lot of
you got
females
to.
are like that.
Yeah.
But you get to be like your girly self. Like
Yeah,
you
I feel
feel
like
like
I'm
like
like
I'm
it's
a
like a
lady.
soft landing. Yeah, like and
That's what's up.
it didn't happen initially like immediately. Like it took some time, but now it's like okay, I can be like I'm cool.
I
Yeah, like
love
I'm
that
alright.
for you. I
Yeah, I
really,
do too. I
really
love
love
that for
that
me
for
too,
you.
cause
Oh baby, I know.
yeah,
I know,
yeah,
Lord.
yeah, yeah. But yeah,
I feel like you said, you stop looking, it'll come. Everything will align.
yeah.
Like I said, when our
And you
big
gotta line
age,
up, not just stop looking. Like you out there. These people out here looking for fucking tens and they twos. Like, you
stuff
know what I
that they
mean?
not even
Yeah, like,
exemplifying.
yeah.
I forgot who just
You
another
asking for
podcast I
Chanel
be
bags and
watching
you don't even have a car. Like, it's crazy.
that part.
Yeah, like you gotta be what
They
you,
said the best way. That's the best way you get
yeah.
your person. You gotta be who you're
Yeah,
looking
you are,
for.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and that's
Yeah,
what's
cause
up though.
a lot of these motherfuckers, they didn't smart, these niggas, they didn't smart up. Ain't nobody doing all that no more. Like,
Yeah, no.
you gotta
Times
come,
definitely changed.
yeah, with something. You gotta come with something, so.
What do you feel is your best, I guess, attribute of yourself that you contribute to him?
My heart.
Your
My
real life?
heart.
For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
You had that shit ready.
No, listen, no, seriously, because I feel like I am a very like I don't know, like in all my relationships that I've had, I think that I have been like with people that I've also been like a homegirl to. You know what I mean? And I think that because I have like that homegirl feel that I think some of them niggas forgot that we was actually in a relationship. So it was like, oh shit, like I did this when but I think with him it's like I got a friend, like a partner, like it's like all like a lover, like it's all in one versus like, oh, that's just my girlfriend. You know what I mean? And I think that even like, and like I said, we ain't perfect. Like we be beefing too, but not like the beefs that I used to have. Like, you know what I mean? Like it ain't
Yeah, you
nothing
always
like
gonna
that.
agree to disagree,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. It ain't nothing like that.
That's a
But
partnership. You know,
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
find your
But
way and
yeah,
figure
I
it
think
out.
my heart.
But
Like I
that's
think, and
what's
I
up,
think, and
man.
he know, like he know my heart.
I'm really, really,
Yeah,
really happy for you.
yeah.
I got, it's
I
always
appreciate it.
love. Thank you for
Absolutely.
coming. I
It's mutual.
appreciate you. It was
Absolutely.
definitely dope chopping it up with you. Keep going.
I love
Keep
this. I
going to
think you should. No,
therapy.
you as well. Like I feel like you.
I appreciate. I feel
This
like
is a
as a salon owner, I
yeah.
talk to so many people all the time. I've been had this idea to start shooting, and I never really wanted a shop ever
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
I wanted a space where I could do everything that I
yeah,
always wanted to
yeah.
do.
The
Not even do
CrossFitters,
hair.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I was like, always people say, "Oh, you're a vibe, you're a vibe, you're a vibe." I'm like, shit, I need
yeah,
other people to see it outside
yeah,
of hair,
yeah,
yo. So like, yeah, I'm happy. It's just the beginning. I'm looking forward to it. I knew you would be a super dope guest because people like to pry,
yeah,
but they don't
yeah.
really know
They
like
don't.
niggas got real shit going on. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't worried about all
No,
that
seriously.
pity pat shit people be talking about.
Seriously. Y'all
You
making up
fighting
shit. Yeah.
real disease. You taking
Yeah.
losses. You trying to love up on your
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You trying to be a
Enjoy my
stepmother. You
time.
trying
Yeah.
to hit the next concert. Like we traveling, getting money and loving love. You know, and getting in our soft girl life. You know.
Yeah.
I need to
Period.
tap in. Chanel, thank you so much
Thanks for
for
having
coming.
me.
I
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
you.